There's a new feature coming to Alpha 21. It will potentially have a huge impact on your gameplay, but fortunately, it'll also be completely optional. Check out this image and see if you can figure it out. Tick tock, tick tock. Need some more information? Well, Roland the Trickster has been posting these clues on the forum for new features that are coming. And don't feel bad. I really couldn't figure this one out at all. I mean, dumb as I am, it seemed entirely nonsensical beyond, 15 days, something to do with 15 days. Still, fortunately, Roland to the rescue. As he says, the 3 feet is options. The boy is a chunk. Chunky? With the refresh or reset symbol on his tummy. 15 days, well, is the default plan time. In effect, the feature will be that chunks that have not been visited for 15 days in game time will reset to pristine condition, meaning as they were when the world first generated. An LCB, land claim block, or bedroll will prevent it, and of course options will allow you to change the time frame to make it more or less than 15 days. And I think that is really cool. As an example, check this out. I go to a chunk, which could be in a city, it could be in the wilderness. I destroy it, I mine it, I loot it, or maybe I build a temporary base on it, and then I leave. As long as me or someone else comes back at least every 15 days, nothing happens. But if I don't come back for, let's say, 30 days, 45, 100, 200 days,
several months later,
when I do return, it will be back to an unaltered piece of game world. This is something we've been requesting for servers forever. A huge problem on multiplayer servers is people build, they destroy, put random blocks, chests, they use dynamite and so on, and even with the 10K world, after not too long, all the cars will be gone, you have potholes in all the roads, buildings are missing, well, everything. And while admins could manually go around and reset chunks, in reality, that's not going to happen. While on a server, I wouldn't keep a 15-day reset. Maybe 100 days would be more appropriate because 15 days on a multiplayer server is pretty much every day. We just have to make sure that we put down bedrolls and land claim blocks because, well, we wouldn't want to lose our base due to the chunk resetting. And Roland does elaborate a little bit that the chunks will return to their pre-generated state, and I think that's a really good way of doing it, and it means that cities can be restored if no one is visiting them. What I think they probably should do, though, is to not force people to go into every chunk. It should be if someone has been nearby, maybe 15, 20, 50 blocks distance, because you could imagine that you pass by an area, you didn't just quite hit that chunk, and then it resets. That really would not make any sense because you can't see the chunk borders. But, maybe it should be some proximity of 50 blocks or something to the chunks rather than just being in that chunk. But what do you think? Would you use it in single-player games, multiplayer games? Hit that like button below, then discuss. Catch you next time.